Hey guys, and welcome back to Women Empowerment Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. Today we have the beautiful Adria. Adria is someone that I've known for over 4 years now, and she started off as a client, turned family, bestie.
Yes.
Now she's a business owner, and I'm just extremely proud of her, and just everything she embodies on the inside out is absolutely beautiful. Everything she touches turns glittery and gold. She's just an amazing person to know. So Adria, if you want to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, my name is Adria, and I'm the owner of Body by Adria, and I'm a wife, a mother. I started my business October of last year, and and I was a client of Victoria and Priscilla here at Double Take Body Studio, and I also did my certification here. I was on a transformation journey, and I love the results I was getting here, and most importantly, the confidence it gave me, and it kind of inspired me to start my own business. And I wanted to help women on their transformation journey and give back that kind of confidence to them as well.
Yes, and I love that. And so you are in good hands if you go to Body by Adria for sure.
Yes, I'll take care of you.
Yes. So tell us about your journey from being a client to actually owning your own studio.
So I was a dental assistant for like 25 plus years, and just burnt out. You know, I lost my passion, I lost my flame for it, and I just wanted to be my own boss. You know, have something that I built from the ground up, and so I thought, you know, going into business for myself and also showing my children, you know, that at any age you can do anything you want. You know, anything is possible if you have passion for it and drive. Definitely not easy, but it's definitely worth fighting for. And
Yeah, and I'm proud of you, and I absolutely love that. And to know Adria knows that she loves all things like beauty for sure. So this is just right up your alley.
Yeah, so it was like my little niche. Yeah,
I love it. So I know you kind of talked about what inspired you, but is there anything else that might have inspired you to take this leap into entrepreneurship while still raising the kids? Because that's a lot.
Yeah, definitely to, I think I go back though. I think I go back just for my kids, to show them that, you know, I really never thought that I could start my own business, or that my self-worth wasn't there. I always felt like, I wasn't good enough maybe. And so I think this was turning pain into something powerful.
Yes, pain into purpose.
Yeah, to turn it, to more like purpose.
Yeah, and it fits you. Like you're growing. I see. Look, she's beautiful. Love the
Yeah.
blazer. Like it just all aligns. And I feel like when God puts us in different situations, it's for a reason, to get to that ultimate purpose.
Right.
So I'm proud of you.
Right. Thank you.
So what do you feel like is the most rewarding part of your studio?
The clients, for sure.
Yes.
Just definitely seeing their transformation.
Yes.
And from them walking in my door and leaving are like two different people. Like they're like looking at themselves. They're like, yes,
like,
you know,
I did this.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, I can, you know, I feel good.
Yes.
And they're ready to tackle their day, and they're looking forward to, you know, now summer's coming.
Yes.
And feeling comfortable in their skin and just getting back
Wearing
to
tank top, like
Yes.
tank top dresses.
Yes.
Like it's literally like the little things.
Yes.
And I feel like that's why I love it so much, because again, the person who walks in may be defeated, low self-esteem, no confidence, and by the time they leave, it's a complete 360.
Right.
It's like you can't tell me nothing. Like
I'm
getting ready with my Daisy Dukes. Like it's just a beautiful feeling to know that you were a part of that journey.
Yes.
And that's why I loved working with you so much, because like again, me giving you hope is giving me hope that I'm actually doing something. So it's a beautiful thing. So this is a hard question, and it's something that I feel like we all go through. How do you stay motivated when you may have those moments of being overwhelmed?
Definitely prayer.
Okay.
You know, my faith. Because if I didn't have God in my life, like I definitely struggle.
Yeah.
I definitely struggle, for sure.
I feel like when he's a part of what we do, things are smoother.
Yes.
Not to say that you won't have obstacles, because you still will, but it's a smooth, you know how to navigate them with calmly.
Yes.
Like not just reacting and like constant emotions, but you can peacefully like make a decision.
Yes.
So I love that. So with you growing in your faith journey, because I know that you've brought this up a couple times, how has that shaped your life and your business?
Just knowing that I'm not alone in this,
okay.
You know, not to be fearful, because sometimes I do get scared.
Yeah.
You know, I get scared and I want to like step back and say, what am I doing?
Yeah.
No, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Yeah.
You know, but God has brought me to this, and he has not left me.
Nope.
And
navigating your steps.
Right. And so just knowing I'm not alone and he's with me. Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about something a little deeper, and so feel free to go as deep into it as you want, or, you know, just stay light. But I know that you mentioned that you've experienced child abuse.
Yeah.
How have you found ways to heal from that? Because that's a lot.
Yeah, healing it's been a journey for me. Messy.
Yeah.
For sure. Giving myself grace.
Okay.
You know, giving myself grace for sure. And just knowing that, you know, what happened to me was not my fault.
Right.
You know? And being kinder to myself and learning to pause once I feel like triggers coming on.
Right.
I start to fall back into that dark place. I have to step out and like reprogram my mind.
Okay.
You know, because before it's different, because before I used to handle a lot of the trauma in a different way, unhealthy ways. So I'm kind of just reprogramming myself and, you know, reading my Bible, praying, listening to motivational music, being kind to myself, not, you know, being so hard on, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like it's a lot in general, and like as we get older and you have to go back, and it's like now you have to talk to that little girl in you to try to heal her, to get you, your today's version of you to where you are. And it's a lot of work, so I commend you. And then again, while you're doing that, you're raising kids. Yeah. You know, you have a husband, you have a business. So just taking those moments, like you said, when you notice those triggers, like, all right, everything needs to stop. Yeah. Like, I got to take care of my mental health, because at the end of the day, that's going to pour into everything that I do. Yeah. You know, so I'm proud of you for that. Yeah. So with this like healing journey, boundaries are important. I'm learning more and more as I get older, like you have to have boundaries for your mental health, for your peace. If you don't have boundaries, just set one boundary of just saying no to something you don't want to do. Yeah. But how has boundaries helped you as far as your healing journey?
It's protected my peace a lot.
Yeah.
You know, setting them, because I never used to set boundaries for myself. And I had to learn the hard way. Yeah. And I definitely keep them up now. I have them, and I don't feel selfish for it.
And you have to.
Yeah.
Like, people pleasing will get you nowhere. Like, no matter what decision you do in life, no matter what, you can do something, you can go to the moon. Like, people will still have something to say. Right. You can work it up. Like, people will always have something to say. So it's just like saying no really protects your peace. Yeah. Especially when it's something you don't want to do, but you're doing it because you're just naturally a nice person. Yeah. It's like, no. And then you start to feel good. You start to say no about everything. Yeah. You're like, no.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
And then once you get good at it, you say no with no explanation. Like, I don't owe you an explanation. Yeah. Like, the answer is no. Like, see you tomorrow. Yes. And it empowers you.
Yes. And it's okay to say no.
Yes. And you think about, like, all the people who do say no naturally. It's like, now I get why they're just so, like, no. Yeah. With no explanation. Exactly. I never understood.
No, and now I understand too.
Seriously. So how has your past shaped the person that you are as an entrepreneur today?
It's definitely built my strength, resilience, empathy, awareness. Yes. Yeah, and I think it helped me create a deeper level of like connection with my clients too.
Yeah,
you know?
because it gives you, like you said, that empathy is
Yeah.
important. So especially
Yeah, yeah.
when you have clients coming in, you have to empathize with them and be like, you know, like I understand.
Right.
You're still seen, you're heard, you're valued,
Yes.
all those different things.
Yes.
Because,
I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, like to make them feel comfortable too.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely. So what advice would you give a woman who may be navigating the aftermath of trauma?
I would say just be patient, give yourself grace, and just learn from your mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that you mentioned, as far as in your advice, patience. So what would patience look like to someone out there?
Maybe just taking a step back, resetting, and just regrouping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what daily habits or mindset shifts have been game changers for you?
I start my day off with a run to kind of just clear my head. Either that's like I'm going out, sometimes just going outside and running is good for me. If I can't, I'll just jump on the treadmill just before the kids get up. Again, music, it's my go-to. Music just helps me get out of my head.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, so those are, and then also just kind of, we talked about this. I love listening to Sarah Jakes.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to Sarah
Yes.
Jakes. Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Yes.
I love her.
That's like my girl. She's
Yeah.
just like, she just gets my mindset, that little extra confidence in the morning and kind of just like, okay, yeah, I got this.
Yeah, and she gets to like yell it. Like you have to, if
Yes.
you have to listen to the sermons, like, because she yells at you directly.
Yes.
And I'm like, you know what? I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that from you.
That's why I'm like,
And
yes,
then-
I needed to hear that.
Exactly. And then what I love about her, because I believe she's like 37, 38. So she's like a little bit older than me, but she's like in my age group. And again, like God takes broken people and makes them have a story, because she was a teen mom. She had her son younger than I did.
Yes.
But she was still able to go through those obstacles and still overcome. And now look, like she's top of the top, like doing her own podcast.
Yes.
Like, I want to be on her podcast. Like I want her on my podcast. And she's just an amazing person. So
she really
starting
is.
off with her is key.
Yeah.
So y'all, if y'all haven't followed, like make sure y'all follow Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Yes.
Her church is Potter House in Texas. I believe it's
in
Dallas.
Houston. Is it Houston or Dallas?
I don't know. It's in Texas, so make sure y'all
Texas
look her
for
up. Because she's just amazing.
Yeah, and she's real. She's real and she's authentic.
Yep.
And she's just like,
she's just herself.
Yeah, here I am, broken, whatever you want to say.
But I'm here.
I'm
she's
showing
still showing up.
Yeah.
Even when she doesn't want to, she shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I love Cardi B. But that's like a different, those are like night and day, but there's a correlation. It's a big correlation with that. Because she's just so strong, and no matter how imperfect she may be, she still shows up. She's who she is at the end of the day. So that'll be another video for another day. So what would you say to someone who may feel stuck in their healing journey?
Being stuck doesn't mean that you're not growing.
Okay.
Like
take notes.
It's okay. It's okay,
Okay, I love that. And that's very, very true. So, with your studio, what kind of impact do you want to have on your studio, on your story, for your clients and your community?
I just want women to know that their past or their trauma or their pain doesn't define them who they are.
Yes.
They really can turn their pain into purpose, like we talked about.
Yes.
And just to keep, don't give up on yourself. If you can turn something that was really, tragic or, something that was ugly in your past, and you can turn it into something beautiful.
Exactly. And the purpose is, again, like you said, turn your pain into purpose. And we just never know why we go through stuff in that moment. But if you take your mindset and say, like, why me? Why is this happening to me? And say, like, what can I learn from this? Change that mindset, and you could really, like, change how long you go through an obstacle or a struggle, because now you're looking at it in a more positive light. And that's what I'm learning in life. Look at things more positively, even when it sucks. Because there's always lessons to be learned.
Right.
So if you could tell your younger self one thing about life, faith, or healing, what would that be?
Everything's gonna be okay.
Yes.
Everything's gonna be okay. Keep pushing forward. Don't give up.
No.
You know, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Just keep
going. Don't focus on the right now. Just keep going, girl. Because
there's
great things. There's great things later.
Just smile along the way. And like I saw an Instagram post a couple weeks ago where it's like the little girl, you grow up to be the little girl.
Right.
Okay. The thing on Instagram said, we grow up to be the women that the little girl in us would have ran to.
Yes.
For like a
I've
hug
seen that
or
before.
for help.
Yes.
And I just love that.
I
Sorry,
love
I messed
that
that
too.
up, y'all. But
no,
we
I
got
love
it
that
out
too.
there.
And I've heard that before too.
And it's
true.
true.
I was gonna say, it's so true.
Yes, because I think about younger me and how like I was a light, but I would dim my light for other people.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I didn't want to be too much. I didn't want to be the smartest person in the room. Stuff like that, where I would make myself like dumb myself down on purpose.
Yeah.
And it's like that little girl or that teenage me, like she would have ran to me, like,
right.
You give me hope, and just I don't know, like I can go. That's another like rabbit hole I can go down.
Yes.
But it's so true. So you've given us a lot. I love you. I know they're gonna love you too. Oh, thank you. So thank you for coming on the show. So let us know like how people can get in contact with you if they want to look into your services or if they just want to chat with you about like things that they're going through.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. I share all my work and pretty much everything's on there. It's Body by Adria on Instagram.
Okay. Yes. Well, again, thank you. And again, you're welcome. Again, if anyone wants to come on the show, whether you have a story to talk about, you want to talk about motherhood, entrepreneurship, healing journey, whatever it is, we're here to, you know, give you a platform for you to be able to speak your truth. So thank you. All that information will be below and looking forward to see you guys next Wednesday.
Bye.